Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. This will be my first video. I am Jose. I love music, books. I love working out. I like baseball. I play baseball. I like collecting things. You're gonna see that in this video. So I am a big reader. I mentioned that, and I do have a lot of books, but I don't have like a astonishingly amount of like crazy amount of books that like they're overwhelming like collecting does. I have like a few books. So that's what I'm gonna be showing you guys today. As you can see, I also collect vinyl. That will be another video of my 2025 vinyl collection because I don't think I'm getting anything. I don't think there's gonna be any pre-orders that I ordered, so I think this is gonna be what I finished 2025 with. Even though it's 2026, I think I did finish 25 with that. I'm like just so like, I didn't do a Christmas haul. I did make this channel like in December, but I didn't post anything. My first video was gonna be a Christmas haul, and then there was a lot of stuff that I got, and it was a lot to do. And tomorrow's Sunday, so I want to film a reset video, like working out, getting everything before school starts again. We have a long weekend next weekend, but so yeah, let me take you to my shelves so you can go see my shelves. They're like right next to me, so let's go. Hello guys, I'm up and ready to start the video. So let me show you guys my little decorations that I have first. Got my chair. So since it was Christmas, I did like change decorations a little bit. I added some stuff. And over here, if you can't see, I have my reading chair, which I don't really use this a lot. I mostly read on my bed. But I have this Christmas Squishmallow that I got. So he's like a year old, I think. Then I have like a blanket with like Christmas dogs on it. I'm not gonna put that up because I have to refold it. But so this is my desk. I have like, it's just like random stuff everywhere. Video games. I have more books, but these are like old books. My first ever like series that I started, but I was like in 4th grade. So here are the decorations. I have a picture of me with my parents up here. Then I have, for my name Jose, I have a J that was painted. I think I did this when my cousins came over from like they live like 4 hours away, so they came over to spend the weekend, and we bought that Hobby Lobby. We made that. Then I have this cute little snowman. I got him at Home Goods. I was looking for something to put on my shelves, and I really love him. When we do my reset video, I'm probably gonna decorate this differently, just like normal. Then I built this. I got this for my birthday, and I built it's like Iron Man. I really like it. It's cute. And then I have like a little. I'll put you here right now. I have a little plaque that says "Just Breathe," which I'm probably gonna have to move down here because my fantasy. I ordered. How many fantasy books did I order? I think I ordered 1. Yeah, so my fantasy shelf is gonna get a little bigger, and it might not fit here. So we'll have to move that. Then I have this jar, which I was supposed to get seasonal bookmarks. I ordered the Christmas ones, and they never got here. They keep delaying it, and it's never gotten here. So I still have my fall ones here. A little bit outdated, but I guess I'll switch this out in the other video. Then decorate. Oh, I did get the fruitcake recipe Carpenter vinyl, and I have a little postcard it came with, and the fruitcake recipe. I have it there because it's like Christmas. Well, it was Christmas time. And yeah, that's my decorations. Then we have all my books, shelves. Guys, I'm sorry it kind of cut out, but so where was I? Oh yeah, TBR shelf. I gotta call some cut off. So my shelves. This is my TBR shelf. These I always put like 4, 9, sometimes 10 books if I'm feeling like inspired.
Well, yes. Well, sort of, kind of. Well, no. Yeah.
That I want to read. This is typically the order I want, but it typically always changes. Then I have my fantasy, sci-fi. Yeah, that's the fantasy sci-fi shelf. And then I have mystery thriller. I have more mystery thrillers and everything because I love mystery thrillers. So the first genre that got me in, and this is fiction and romantasy. Forgot to mention this is also fiction and romantasy shelf. So yeah. So we're gonna go book by book, and this is gonna be interesting. So okay guys, so if you can see, I have books here. I have a lot of them. Like not like things that I've seen that they'd be like all the way up here. But I do have a decent amount of books. I did realize that when I was trying to stack them. So I'm gonna start with the romantasy because I do have less of that. And some of these aren't generally romantasy, but they are like fiction. Some of them are fantasy with a romance subplot, but I want to put them here just so I have a romantasy shelf because I am gonna get some romance books. I don't know about that. So first, this is the first book I read, and this book is the reason that I have all these books. I have The Outsiders by S.E. Hilton. This book I gave 5 stars. I had to do this for summer reading for my school, and I fell in love. I couldn't put it down. I read it in like a week. It was super fast paced. The ending is so sad, but it's such a good ending to a standalone. And I kind of like how this is a standalone because it wasn't like a series and I don't have to worry about reading more about like the characters being older. And yeah, this is the first book I ever read. Well, not ever read, but the first book I read. Then for Christmas, I got Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I'm interested about this series. I don't think this is an introduction. This is super popular on Book Talk. And I'm just really excited to like get into it when I do end up getting into it because it's like such a good book, super hyped. So yeah, excited about this read right here. Then I got an advent calendar book. I did get Heart for Christmas. This book was a little underhyped because everyone was saying how bad it was, but I kind of flew through it. Obviously, didn't fly through it because you had to like read a chapter every day. But it was a decent read. I gave this 4 stars. And yeah, it was a good read. It was Christmas vibes were there. The ending picked up fast. It was a little slow paced, but the ending picked up fast. Overall, such a good read. Okay, then I went to Target and then I saw this duology, a romance duology, and I really wanted to get it. So I got If You Had Been With Me by Laura Nowlin. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I've heard good things. I've heard this book makes people cry, and the chapters are super short, which I love in any book. But yeah, I got this book, and the reason I got this book was because I saw the special edition. I was like, I need to get this. This is the second book, If Only I Had Told Her, by also Laura Nowlin, and it's like so cute. You open it, and it has like, oh my god, this is like, I love this. It has like a what are these called? I don't know, but like pictures, Polaroid pictures, in like a timeline since they're young, and has these beautiful sprayed edges. Says I will always love her in the same way I'll need oxygen. I love this. This special edition is probably the prettiest special edition I have in like all of my reads. So yeah, I really love that. Okay, I moved them closer to me just so that I can like grab them easier, not to like reach over here. So first in fantasy, I have Shatter Me. When I get most of the series, I'm gonna put this in romantasy, just so my romantasy shelf has more, room and stuff. But I'm excited to read this. This has been on my TBR forever, and then I just got in my physical TBR when Barnes & Noble had their sale. And then Barnes & Noble near me closing, so I had 50% off everything. So I did get a lot of books. This was one of them, and I saw and I like just grabbed it and walked away because it was the last one. And I've been really wanting to read this. I've been really intrigued about it, so glad I got that in my hands. Then also that I got at Barnes & Noble, I got Caraval. Also another book I've been dying to read. I honestly haven't looked too much into it. I've been going into blind with all these books, going blind into all these books, and it's been like super good. Like Catching Fire, I went in blind, I didn't know what it was going to be about, and it's a good read for me. So we have Caraval. I really want to read this, and I'm super excited that I have it, and it's on my TBR. It's not physical TBR. Like priority TBR. Then this is one of my next book. I think this is the next book I might be reading in my TBR. That's the order I have it in now. This is Prison Healer by Lynette Noni. I haven't been saying who it's by. Oh my god, I cooked. Caraval by Stephanie Garber, and oh my god, Shatter Me is by Tara Mafi. If I say your name wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm horrible with names. So we have Prison Healer, and there's about like a girl. This is the only book I know what it's about. It's about a girl that's lived in this Delhi prison her whole life, and she gets a note from the Rebel Queen, from someone that the Rebel Queen's coming, and she has to keep her alive. So she's called that's why it's called the Prison Healer. Super excited about this book. I can't wait to read this. I heard it's fast paced, and I need a fast paced book because I just got out of a slump and I need to stay going up. then I did end up getting The Cruel Prince. I'm really excited about this read as well. I'm excited about all of these. Like, I don't think there's a book that I'm not excited to read, but I'm most excited for this one because I heard so many good things, and I've been being into fantasy a lot more recently. So this would be like a good palate cleanser, I guess that's what I've heard. So yeah, super excited about this. It's by Holly Black. Then I did read this book, and we'll talk about it. And we have Lightlark by Alex Astor. This book, I did give it 3 stars. It wasn't my favorite. It took me like forever to read because when did I read this? I think I read it during like Thanksgiving break and stuff is when I finished this. But it's a big book. It's like 400 pages. Yeah. It's a big book, and the beginning is very slow. Like, you get a lot of info dumped in you at the same time, and it's like hard to comprehend what's really happening. So I gave it 3 stars. I do want to get the other books because I feel like people say that this is like the worst book in the series or something. That's what I've heard. But it's basically about this girl who's entered in like a contest, and she doesn't have any powers. Where like it's a contest where like it spawns in every 100 years, and there's like all the little realms fight for ultimate power, and she has to compete. And yeah, it's like a deadly game. It's like the Hunger Games. But the thing I didn't like is how they really don't dive into the competition, because like no one actually wins. Like, it's kind of confusing. When you read it, I kind of recommend it. If you've been reading a lot of thriller like I was, and you read this, don't do that. Then the second book in the series, I got Nightbane. I got these two at the same time. That's the only reason I have this, and it has sprayed edges. It's very basic. But I kind of want to read this, but it's not my priority TBR. So whenever I get to. And then I have this stack. It's fantasy. I have the first 3 books in the Hunger Games. I've been dying to get the 4th one, the special edition, and I haven't gotten the 5th one because I'm waiting for it to have a special edition. If it does, if not, I'll just get it. But here's Mockingjay. I just love the Hunger Games. Like, genuinely, they're like such good books. Then, as I said, I'm currently reading Catching Fire. I think this could be 4.5 star, 4.75 star. I'm not necessarily getting 5-star feelings though. And then a book that did get 5 stars was the first book. The first book was so good. Like, genuinely, I had started reading this when I was like in elementary, and I didn't like it. It was kind of boring for me. But then when I like got into it again, I like actually liked it. It was super enjoyable. So I like definitely recommend the Hunger Games if you want to get into reading. And yeah, it's just like genuinely like such a good book. Oh, we have more books. I thought that was the end. Fantasy. So, and Hunger Games is by Suzanne Collins. So she cannot write a bad book, I swear. So then I have Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I got this at Barnes & Noble as well when they had the little sale, because I got Six of Crows as a Christmas gift, which is going to be in there. And I heard you have to read this series first. Well, you should read this series first. And so I did pick this up, and I'm genuinely excited to read this because I've heard so many good things about Leigh Bardugo and the Grishaverse, right? Yeah, the Grishaverse and everything. And yeah, I'm going into all these books blind. I don't even know what it's about, so that'll be interesting. Then I have the second book in that series, which is Siege and Storm, also by Leigh Bardugo. I do really realize it has these fake Netflix stickers, which I hate, but it has a Netflix series. And my friend watched it, and she said that it's super good. But this book is thick. Like, this is like 400.5 pages, and it's a thick book, like way thicker than the first one. Like, if we compare, like the thickness, it's like this is the first book right here, and the second book is the bigger one. It's like it's overwhelming, but everyone says it's good. And then I didn't get the third book. I was thinking of ordering it when I ordered all the pre-orders that I got. I ordered a pre-order. It gets here tomorrow. But then I wanted to get other books in the package, so I did order other books, and I was about to order it. And then it was like $12. I was like, I can get it cheaper. I saw it at Target the other day. But I did a blind date with a book for Christmas, and I got Six of Crows, which I really wanted. It was on my list. And this concept is just like so... I know it's about like like outcasts, 6 of them, and then there's a heist or something, and they have to like, but it's in the same Grishaverse, and also by Leigh Bardugo. So I'm like super excited to read this one as well. So then my biggest stack, we have my mystery thrillers. They're all right here, and so the first book I'm gonna go over, I have The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Black. It's about some girl's mom, and she just like randomly comes back. Like she's supposed to be dead, and she randomly just comes back from the dead, and that's the mystery. And one of my favorite booktubers, Haley Pham, the queen of book talk, she said, this is a 5-star, and that you should definitely read this. And I realized that with Holly Jackson, this is by Holly Jackson, with her other books like A Girl's Guide to Murder, which I did read, this like font is so much smaller. So I think there's more info in here, and it's a standalone, so I don't have to commit to a series. Then I have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. I did get this for my birthday. I did read the first book. I gave it 5 stars. It was so good. It's like literally like one of the most fast-paced books I've read. And like if you genuinely like mystery thriller, you should definitely read this. It was super good. The show is horrible though. Don't watch the show. Just don't do it. Then we have the other 2 books. Also, these are all by Holly Jackson. Good Girl Gone. I keep saying Good Girl Gone Bad. This is not Rihanna. Good Girl Bad Blood, the second book. And then the third book is As Good as Dead, also by Holly Jackson. So this is the Inheritance Game series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I have the original trilogy, and then I have the standalone, not the standalone, like the continuation, The Brothers Hawthorne. I got this at Barnes & Noble, and it's a big book, I will say. It's like Siege and Storm, but it's like thick, like very thick. Then I did read the Inheritance Games. I gave this 4 stars. Yeah, 4 stars, 4.5 stars. I liked it, but it was sometimes a little slow, and the plot twist wasn't. It was kind of underwhelming. Plot twist, and by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, I did like the Inheritance Games more. I will say that. Then I have the other books, the Hawthorne Legacy. I had this on my TBR, and then I realized I didn't really enjoy the first book, so I didn't want to get into this one. But everyone says that this book is way better, and the series gets better, so I don't know, maybe. And then The Final Gambit is the third book, which also excited to read. Then I have We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. This is a series, my mom watched the series, and she said that it was super good. So, and the chapters were so short in this book. Like, chapter 83 on page 200, like, I love it. And I got the special edition. I love these straight edges. They're like super nice. Then I have The One of Us is Lying. I have the first 2 books. The third book is on the way. I will tell you that. That's a little sneak peek. The third book is on the way. But I read the first book. I gave it 5 stars. I think. No, 4 stars. 4 stars. I feel like sometimes the dialogue was a little like basic, and wasn't much going on with the characters' connections and stuff. But I love the romance. The romance in this book is so good. Oh my god. And then we have One of Us is Next, the second book. I do this on my priority TBR because I really liked the first book, like a lot. When I first read it, it was like the second. I read it before The Hunger Games. Then we have the Natural series. If you're asking why I have 3, my sister is currently borrowing the second book and reading it, but I did read the first and second book. So the first book, I gave it 5 stars. Right? Yeah, the first book I did give it 5 stars. And then the second book, Killer Instinct, I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see it. I did end up giving it 4.5, 5 stars, something like that. I can't remember right now. But this is the third book, All In. I know this is about like Vegas heist or like a Vegas murder or something. And that sounds like such a good concept. And Bad Blood and the novella 12 is also in here. I was super excited to read this series, and I think that's the end. That's the end of my book collection, which is absolutely insane. Thank you guys for watching. I will have more videos posted up like on my Sunday reset, and I will also have my unboxing, like vinyl collection video and everything. So I love you guys so much. Have an amazing day, and God bless you all. Bye.